Yo, what's happening, people? And welcome back to Gav Goes In. Man's got the boys back on again. The band's back together. Man like Fitz. What you saying, Fitz?
Yeah, man, same shit, different day, bro. You know the one. Can't
Yeah, bro.
complain, but it's what it is. What you telling me?
Yeah,
You good?
I'm good, man. But I can tell in your deflated voice, man, you're feeling just how I'm feeling at the moment. Um,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
ridiculous, man. But what can we do, man? We just gotta keep hanging in there until they sack this fucking manager, man. I swear to
Just
God.
praying
But
for the best, innit? Hoping Christmas and the New Year will deliver something for us, man.
bro, let's pray, man. Let's pray because I ain't gonna lie, man. It's just painful watching this team, man. So yeah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed it happens. But listen, we move, man, and we keep it moving, you know. Jonas, my guy, what you saying, man? You good?
I'm blessed, brother. What's going on?
Well, back to back wins, boys. So yeah, listen, I can't even blame you for being unhappy. I mean, all this talk about Man United, you know, having somewhat of a improvement, Liverpool, you know, in problems. And then all of a sudden, you know, you guys find yourselves in fifth and we're in seventh looking at shambles. You know what I mean?
Life comes at
Crazy.
you fast, bro. Life comes at you fast.
Yeah. Bro, trust me, man. Trust me. Trust me. Big up to Babs One Diva. Big up yourself each and every time. Big up to Football Reactions as well. Big up yourself. Guys, as always, make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subbing to the channel. Make sure you share the channel. And of course, make sure you follow the boys as well. Obviously, their link to their socials is in the description. So go over there and follow them. Obviously, you got is it at Jonas Daddy, your one, isn't it? Underscore Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. And then at FitzLCN, man. So yeah, make sure you guys go over them and follow them on their socials. But yeah, big up to you two coming on anyway. Jay, obviously I know you got to shoot off at 6:30, you said, yeah?
Yeah. About 20 past 6:30.
Cool. All right, then. No worries, man. What we'll do then, we'll get into the Liverpool. Obviously we'll get your take on Liverpool, and then obviously we'll talk on United and then the weekend football that's just gone. Obviously, I've just seen some news, you know. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you've seen it as well. Isak's broke his leg, apparently.
Yeah, bro. It's bad.
Boy, I mean, you get a winner, and all of a sudden, man, you know, your life just comes crashing down.
I told you, bro. Life crashes. Life comes at you fast, bro.
Life comes at you very fast, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I mean, I think. How long do you reckon he'll be out for them?
They're saying that's the season, isn't it? That's it.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
That's an expensive 2 goals. That.
Broken leg, innit? Like, there's not a lot you can do, bro. I don't think he'll be back before the end of the season.
Hey, the Newcastle gods have cursed him, man. That's what they've done.
Hey,
listen, it just shows you, innit? You wanna try and act like that and calmer, man. But now, all jokes aside, man, that's crazy, man. I didn't realize it was. I thought, you know, there was a little problem. I didn't realize it was that bad. You know?
So apparently, has it been confirmed that it's a broken leg then?
I just see on Sky Sports just now saying something about a broke leg or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were saying, but a break is better than it just being something else. Apparently, I think if it had been an ACL, it'd been longer. But I think that's his season done.
Crazy, man.
It'd be interesting to see if he goes. I don't think he'll even go to the World Cup.
Yeah. So what they're saying now, look. So Sky Sports News understands that scans are expected to confirm Alexander Isak has a broken leg. Oh my God, man.
Yeah, bro.
The funny thing is, yeah, he's laughing, but he's not. You know, he's obviously got that money, the big wage. Yeah. But obviously he's broke his leg, man. So
yeah,
it's crazy, man.
What's more annoying was he'd have probably found form after that.
Yeah, maybe.
You know
maybe,
I mean?
yeah. I think in terms of the goal he scored against Tottenham, you know, I think Isak, that's the kind of finish that he does anyway.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think it was Mickey van der Ven that caught his leg. You can definitely see that Isak was in problem after that. The fact though that he actually walked off the pitch, you know, I didn't think it was as bad. I just thought like an impact injury in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. If they're missing him, man. But
yeah,
all in all, you know, you boys back-to-back wins. You know, I think that's the first time you've done that since the start of the season. You know, what did you make of the game anyway? I mean, obviously 9-man Tottenham, but do you think Liverpool deserved it.
Tottenham didn't come to play football.
Yeah.
That's what I'll tell you now. Tottenham didn't
Mm.
come to play football. From the stupid challenge from Xavi Simons to like the one that what's his name did on Kirkes. Like it's just stupid challenges. Like they're all dumb. Like even Romero's thing on Konate. Like what's he doing? You're the captain. And you're kicking out like that. It's ridiculous. Like there's no need for it. Do you know what I mean? You're getting back into the game, and you go and do that. You deserve the red card.
Yeah.
I don't know what he expects, but Liverpool played well. They kept on top of them. They looked like they could score. That they could have scored a few more. Do you know what I mean? There was opportunities, but again, saying that, Tottenham had a few chances. Colin Mwani was out there. He made some good chances for himself. But now I'm happy. I'm happy, to be fair. Alisson did well in goal, made a few saves, so I can't complain. 2-1, you'll take that. 9 men, and they got man suspended. So
yeah. I think Tottenham are, boy, they're a horrible watch, man. I'll be honest, they're a horrible watch.
What do you think's going on?
Boy, I don't really know, man, because I rate Thomas Frank as a manager, but
yeah,
I think it's quite obvious that the group of players he has, they ain't great, man. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things where they're missing their two most creative players in Kulusevski and Maddison.
Yeah.
And again, his midfield, the way he sets up, his midfield is more set up to nullify the opposition rather than creating for the attack. And again, when you got an attack that isn't that great, you know, I'm a fan of Kudus, but Kudus hasn't been great this season as a whole. I mean, Mattis Tell, I think Tell's decent, but again, he's not getting game time. No. Odebear is in and out of the team. I think Richarlison's their top scorer. You know,
hey, Richarlison loves a pointless goal, though.
Yeah, you can say that, man. But listen, he's got more goals than my strikers, so I ain't really gonna start chatting. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? But he's scoring goals, but they're goals in games where they're like losing. It's like when you know it's like you both know when you know you're gonna score a goal and you score a goal and you just think, let us just win the game. That goal does not need that goal just does not need to be pointless today.
Yeah, but I suppose for his own reasons, obviously for getting into the Brazil squad for the World Cup, man. I think he'll be happy with that. But I just think their attack's a bit toothless, man. But I think their creativity is a massive thing with missing Kulusevski and Maddison. So I believe if those two are in the team, I reckon they'll be a lot higher in the table, man, personally, you know. But man, I think another loss for them, man. And I think their next game, Tottenham, is Crystal Palace, I think, in the league.
Yeah, but Crystal Palace aren't doing Crystal Palace. Did you see what happened to them? Like they just, I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, we're going to go into them later, boy. But man, it looks like a bit of a capitulation at the moment. But man, I think that'll be a tough game anyway. You know. So, but Fitz, what did you think of the game, man? Did you think the game was disrupted by the madness of Xavi Simons? And obviously Christian Romero, the absolute clown, man, for what he done there as well. I mean, that guy, is a liability. You know, he's a massive liability.
No, 100%. No, to be fair, I thought the game was fairly boring, not boring, bland in a way before the Simmons sending off, and then second half came. And obviously, you expected it more of a one-sided game the way it panned out in the second half. But I hate to be the guy, Jonas, but VVD again. He was the reason you man weren't under pressure for the last 10, 15. What was he doing with the clearance, bro? Have you ever seen an experienced captain centre-back?
I don't know why he missed it. Yeah, I don't know why he missed it. I don't know why he missed it. And I don't know why Konate didn't say to him, I've got it, and he could have cleared it. Do you know what I mean? But again, it's no conversation between them. But again, that's our season. Season. Like, they get to a point, they get 2-0 up, and they get complacent and automatically think, we've won the game. And it's like, you can't think like that.
Is
Right.
is it safe to say that Van Dijk after that mistake is out the top 50 now?
It's got to be Jonas, innit?
Based on one mistake. Is that what we're doing here?
Bro, no, we already give you the reasons, but come on, you've got to admit it eventually. What mistakes it going to take? What number we're going to have to get to this season before you admit that, yo, he's not the guy?
Listen, he's still top 50 in my eyes. You can't base it off of this season.
Nah, bro. Like I say, to be fair, if Romero hadn't have got that red, I could sense them getting a late equaliser.
Yeah.
They were putting you under pressure. Richarlison was there to win a point back, bro. Like he was not there to play games.
He is a
When he
scumbag.
came on, he was a game changer. Obviously, I've hated him for a long time because I hate that shithousery in it. But against Liverpool or City, I love to see it. It's fucking incredible. And bro, it's like he was getting under guys' skin. He was like rubbing up against people the wrong way, giving people little nudges. Yo, you see when he scored, you not see how many man he just looked dead in the eye and basically said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, but did you see what he did to Ekitike? And do you know what makes me laugh?
Yeah. Held him down.
Have you seen? There's a game where Ekitike is just laughing in man's face because they're just pushing him around, and he goes, "Big man, like honestly, I'm like 6 foot whatever. Please don't today, please." And he just laughs in their face and just walks off. All I will say is Richarlison's done that previously, and Diego Jota scored. And then he took off his shirt, the whole celebration. Next thing you know, Diego Jota scores, and it's like Richarlison. That was pointless.
Yeah. Nah, I hear it. Like I said, I'm not disagreeing. Like he loves a pointless goal, but if Romero hadn't have got sent off, 10-man Tottenham were putting man under severe pressure, and it was unnecessary. Like Van Dijk could have cleared that, should have cleared that, or like you said, left Kanate to clear it. But when you're going in for it and you're the experienced centre back in the pairing, Kanate's just you're gonna back off in it. So obviously, like for me, it was solely Van Dijk to blame for that. And obviously that changed the last fucking 15 minutes if you had the injury time. And realistically, that's where man needs to strengthen. Everywhere, like your attacking options, you said it last week, bro. Like man have got so many options, it's ridiculous. You are scary going forward, but you know you can get a goal. You know what I mean? Coming up against Liverpool, there's always that we can score against them.
Yeah, and that's what's horrible. It's the fact that, like I say, we go 2-0 up, and it's like we get complacent. Whereas I want a little bit of certainty, and that's why I think people like Robbo's a shit house, and it's horrible to play against. But on your team, you're like, that's what I want.
Yeah, 100%.
Richarlison is horrible to play against, but in your head, you're like, just clamp him, and that's what Robbo does. Robbo just gets into people, rubs their head, and like I remember that there was a year, I think it was a year we beat Barcelona, where Robbo made a challenge on Messi, got up, rubbed his head, and walked off. And in my head,
that was at Anfield, isn't it?
Yeah, I just think that's such shit. How, like, why'd you do that? But in my head, I'm like, I get why you did it because you're ruffling people's feathers, and that's what Richarlison was there, just ruffling people, pushing people down, Buzz Lightyear's face. Do you know what I mean? To me, it's like going forward in midfield wise, I'm not worried. It's just defensively, that's what worries me, and that's why I say, like, if you're gonna go out and pay the money, just go and pay the money for Gahey. Go and pay. Do you know what I mean? Now might be the time now to ruffle the feathers and say, okay, cool, we'll give you till summer, but if we do a pre-contract now and you sign summer, we get you on a free. Do you know what I mean? So it's a conversation, and it's like the whole thing of like injury wise, I look at it and I think to myself, if Leone weren't injured, would he be in the conversation of being in and around the centre backs in order to get rid of like a Konate, or even pushing a Van Dijk out of the team? Do you know what I mean? Now, and on the other sense, I look at it and I go, now at the other end, it's sad on Alexander Isak, but now surely now you got to turn around and go, is that Chiesa's got to start? Now you have to look at it that you have no
opportunities for other players now that he's 100%.
You know what I mean? Because Ekitike was never getting pushed out of the team now. Now you look at it, you think to yourself, you got options. You got options on the right in terms of you can play Chiesa, you can play Rio. Do you know what I mean? You have options now.
Yeah.
These are the options where you sort of go, okay, cool. I need to bring these players in. But I think again, Frimpong's 10 minutes standing up like they're standing up Pedro Porro to then put it in for Ekitike to score. To me, he needs to be fit the quicker he gets fitter, the quicker I think we become a little bit more, because although he's not great defensively, his pace allows him to get back in positions that he shouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To be fair, he does like he looked a good player like the last 2 seasons, because I've not followed him for that long because he's still a young kid anyway, you know what I mean? But the last 2 seasons I've kept an eye on him, and he's looked decent, and he's looked decent when he's played for Hughes. And to be fair, against Tottenham, the only downfall I could say for him is, but it's a mentality thing. Like he did get ruffled. You know what I mean? Like he had to get subbed off because he was really throwing his fucking thing out of the pram. You get me? But end of the day, like as a player, he's quality. To be fair, as a squad use man of quality, what you really need to do, and it's an awkward situation for Slot to be in now, because now the only 2 man I'm saying, I know you've got a gripe with Kanate, but bro, I'm telling you, I put him next to a solid centre-back that's going to cover up any mistakes. And Van Dijk's not the guy defensively to have a Kanate paired up with him. You know what I mean? If you give him someone that's more solid, like a Gay, I think Gay and Kanate will work well, bro. But how's Slot going to push Salah and Van Dijk out of the season, out at the end of the season? Because that's how you need to do it. Because you do need a better defender, and you need someone to cover Salah.
As long as Van Dijk is there, though, I don't think there'll be any manager that pushes him out unless Van Dijk says he wants to go.
Yeah,
because I think what it is that Van Dijk is that saying, you got credit in the bank. Yeah, I think Van Dijk's got so much credit in the bank with Liverpool. Yeah. I think it'll be a case where he'll decide when he's going, and I think until that happens, I think any manager coming in is going to look at Van Dijk as the leader, and it's like who's playing with Van Dijk, which is why I said they should have gone to a three at the back to protect him even more.
Which they should do. They should go to a three at the back and have Van Dijk in the middle and have Gahey one side and have Konate the other side, or Leone the other side. Because at least that way, if he steps up, one of them can cover.
Yeah, but I've not clocked one time where Slot's made some subs and he's ended up going to a three at the back.
No,
you know what I mean. Like he's never even. It's like it's not even crossed his mind. Yeah. So if you're gonna play with 2 centre backs, then you're gonna have to edge Van Dijk out of that team, because I'm telling you, bro. Like you look at every other defender that's there. If you give them someone like a Mark Gay there, but I'm telling you, it changes the dynamic of that defense.
Yeah,
I just think is not shit. You know what I mean? Frimpong is not shit.
No, they're not. Like Bradley.
Realistically, Gomez is a good bit part player because of his fitness problems.
Yeah.
Realistically, Van Dijk should be filling that same kind of criteria. He should be a locker room leader that's benched most of the time, comes on when needed to control games and shut shit down. But the thing is, he's not really that kind of defender. He can't come in and control shit and shut shit down, because when you bring him on, now you can concede again. So I don't know how you handle a Van Dijk, you know what I mean? But he definitely is the one that needs replacing, bro. I know Konate's had a bit of a nightmare this season, but pairing him with a declining Van Dijk, who was never that good defensively to begin with, is crazy.
Like you say, I think for me personally, I think it's his age is getting on his not on his side now, and it's the league is becoming quicker and quicker. It's not do you know what I mean? It's not like there's slow players out there. Like when you look at players like freaking Gordon, Elanga, you look at Walter Marder, who's fucking quick. Do you know what I mean? They're all. Then you got Hudson Odoi. You got all. Do you know what I mean? You got all these players that are freaking that are stupidly quick. It's gonna Pedro Neto. It's gonna become harder and harder to and it's not a case of you can shuffle them one way. These players have got good feet, so it's going to be like for me personally, looking at Gordon the other day going against Thing the other day, they were absolutely destroying them. Like against Chelsea, like he had a field day, like he had an absolute field day. But again, to me, it's a case of now and that's young defenders. Do you know what I mean? That's not of anyone of any age. That's young defenders.
And that's the thing, bro. Van Dijk, look, fucking what minute was the mistake? Like the 80th minute or some shit.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah. What for the goal?
Yeah, for Tottenham's goal, innit?
Yeah, it's around about that time.
Yeah.
Late in the game, though, where his legs are realistically gone.
Yeah.
He's on the pitch because no one really wants to have that discussion about he's got to wind it down now. The making him get the 90 minutes. I think you have got a Bruno situation with Van Dijk. Van Dijk, he will dictate his leave when he leaves and how he leaves, and he's also dictating his fucking playtime because Bruno,
100%.
But the thing is, like with Hughes, man, I feel like it's fairly easy to fix because Van Dijk, like, surely he's clocking that he's not really performing and statistically he's not doing what he should be doing and has been doing.
He'll know.
You get me? So he must know. But with Bruno's still masking it with all of his stats, so he could delude himself off. Look at my stats.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So he will feel more. Bruno's going to feel more justified in telling the manager, "I'm playing 90 minutes every game." You know what I mean? But Van Dijk, surely he's got to have that little doubt creeping in. So it's probably easier to have that convo, but no one wants to have it, especially after what happened recently with Salah.
Yeah. I just think the problem you'll have is this might be one of those seasons where it's like the team's in a shit position, and next year he might be back to being not at his best, but better than he has been this season. And
only way I can see that happening is if Slot does go to 3 at the back. Someone's got to protect him. That's the only way. But other than that, I feel like you are now going to go through a process of constantly want to rejig the defender that's with him. You know what I mean? So end of this season, bring in a Gay or something. And when that doesn't work, man, they're going to point the finger at Gay, but it's it's not that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you now, anyone that you put with Van Dijk right now has got to do 2-man's job defensively. Like we said it last week, bro. Why was he joining counter attacks? What are you doing, bro? Your job is to defend.
He was trying to harness his inner Peter Crouch. That's what he was doing,
bro. Oh no! All I'm saying is I need to find out what that man's smoking still, cause bro, it's absolutely crazy to think why you would do the things that he does in games. Like, he abandons all defensive duties.
But again, what you got to check though, because this whole thing we talk about aura defending, when you've got that tag attached to you, like, you feel invincible. So the fact that Van Dijk goes and does all that kind of stuff, no one's going to chat to Van Dijk, because Van Dijk is, in this era of football, he's regarded as one of the top centre-backs. You know what I mean? So
man, I've gassed him.
Man knows that. So
but that's the thing, though. Man, I've gassed him up to that point now where he no one can tell him nothing. Like, he's gonna do what he wants to on the pitch, but it's a case of, well, you're the most experienced defender in the like, why are you not, like, leading by example? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Like, yes, he can play a good pass and he can get foot, but have we not just spoke about the attacking options from midfield and attack that yous have got? You need defenders, bro. You don't need a Virgil that's fucking I'm gonna turn Peter Crouch every time there's a counter attack on. Why, bro? You're a defender. What happens?
What you're saying, is that he's a massive liability, basically.
Yeah, bro, a massive liability. But no one's really, like, even pointing. Everyone's happy to go Kanate. He's had his head turned, bro. He had his head turned by Real Madrid. Do you not think that man wanted to play his absolute best? It's not that he wanted his give up for yous, man. He wanted. You really think he wanted Real Madrid to come out by November and say, "Nah, we're good"?
Boy, I never heard no Real Madrid coming for Van Dijk.
Exactly.
Everybody went Van Dijk that season. He was at Southampton.
It's the Van Dijk grilling session today.
Hey,
let me go through some of the chats quickly. Yeah.
After that season, at Southampton.
Who's winning the league? Listen,
City.
Yeah.
City will win this league all day long. Yeah.
Bro, City are not even at 100%.
When you've got a striker, yeah. When you've got a striker that's got 19 goals before Christmas, it's a wrap. They're winning the league, man. How do you have 19 goals before Christmas?
Bro, when you've got a striker that can touch the ball 3 times in a game and score twice.
Exactly, it's ridiculous.
Bro, he doesn't need to be involved in the game until the last touch. That's it. It's absolutely insanity. But man, City's the problem.
Yeah. Big up to Sham. Big up, man. Big up. Up the Geordies. Oi. Let's see, man. Because I ain't looking forward to that game on Boxing Day. I'll tell you that for free, man. And you know the funny thing is, yeah, we'll get onto United in a minute, yeah, because I want to just touch on Liverpool. But I think this game against Newcastle, if we don't win, I'm expecting to see his P45, man. That's what I'm gonna say.
He's not getting his P45, bro. He's getting
bro. It's gonna take a decent little string of loss. It might take 5 in a row.
Have you won a game in December yet?
Allow us, man. Come on.
No. I'm asking. Have you won a game in December yet? Because if not, he's due a win.
Bro, listen, I'm done with all that. I'm deflated watching this team. I had people telling me we played well yesterday. We played well. This is all you're gonna get now. We played well, but we got beat. I don't want to hear it, man. You know what I mean? But no. What I was gonna say, yeah, just quickly, yeah. Back onto Liverpool. There's a saying. What's that saying called again? Another man's loss is another man's treasure, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you actually look at it like this, yeah, as bad as this sounds, you probably actually say that the loss of Isak, yeah, is actually not a bad thing, because now it means, yeah, Ekitike has got that number 1 spot. He's got that number 1 spot by himself. And then you might see the likes of, as you say, Chiesa.
Yeah.
Chiesa can come and play on the left, play on the right. You know, Wirtz, obviously, if they change the system, can play obviously off from the left. Rio as well.
Yeah.
So I think with Ekitike, you might even get an even better Ekitike, because now he knows the strike force is dependent on him.
Yeah.
So I reckon he might even go to another level.
Yeah.
You know, so
and that's what's quite scary, is the fact is he's not even at his best yet. Yeah. And that's what's quite scary about Ekitike, is he's not even at his best. And I think bringing someone like a Chiesa into the team, for me personally, I think gives you so much promise. It's unreal, because that man will run for everything. He's horrible. Like, he will run for everything. He'll chase back, and I think that gives, like, even like when you look at, like, for me, I don't understand, and I know people are going, oh yeah, but why is he not? Like, Szoboszlai is not playing in the next game, so in my head, I'm playing Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, and I'm playing Wirtz in the 10.
You playing who? Who, sorry?
Wirtz in the 10.
Yeah, cool.
And then in my head, all I do is I'll put Calvin Ramsey as right back, because I don't know if Bradley or Frimpong's going to play the whole game. And then put Chiesa in, and then, or you can put Chiesa on the left and then put Rio on the right and put Ekitike up top. Like, I'm not being, these are now against Wolves, who are bottom. That's the time you want to try it. Oh,
you guys got Wolves next game at home, innit?
Wolves is our next game. So to me, that's the time to try it.
Just put 3 points on the board now, man.
Yeah. Mate, not with our defense.
and in the meantime, we got Newcastle. See what I mean?
Listen,
but you know, what did you think of Florian Wirtz's performance anyway? Did you think he played well?
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant.
Yeah. He's a top player, man. Like, as I said, I know people are getting onto him, you know, because What's he got? Just one assist this season.
I think he might have 2 or 3.
Oh, my bad, 2. Okay.
Yeah, but he's not got an awful lot. But I just think to myself, like, to me, he was always going to take a season to settle in.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting.
He's a top player, man. I'm telling you, like, I've got no doubts. As I say, he's one of my favorite players now. So I got no doubts he's going to come good. And when he does come good, it's like, yeah, man, he's gonna cause problems, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I just think it's horrible because he started in a new league and everybody's sort of gone, you paid all this money for this player. He should hit the ground running straight away. And in my head, I was sort of like, Liverpool don't work like that. Liverpool are going to give him time. If he was going to go anywhere, Liverpool was the club he needed to go to in order to get the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I just think it's, again, I think next season, it'll probably come back stronger than ever. But I just think, in my head, they were always going to take, and I know people go, oh, yeah, but he's in the same league. Yeah, but it's a different manager. It's a different system. It's a system whereby you're not, at Newcastle, you're the main guy. Everybody's got to get that ball into you. Whereas at Liverpool, you've got Salah, you've got Gakpo, who are going to look for goals. Do you know what I mean? They're always going to look for goals.
I forgot Gakpo's out injured as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Gakpo's out injured. So, and this is the thing. It's not a case of Liverpool have got all these players in the bank and blah blah. Like, for me personally, I'd start Robbo against Wolves. I'd start Calvin Ramsey against Wolves. Like, I'd start maybe don't start Van Dijk. Maybe start Konate and Joe Gomez. I don't know, or Konate and someone else.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think in actual fact, yeah, because Wolves are that bad, I think it probably would be a good time to kind of rest the likes of Van Dijk, just give him like a bit of a breather. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I'll be honest, man, this Wolves team are shocking. So I don't think there's any chance that they that Liverpool don't beat them. But again, Slot's going to start Van Dijk because I'm looking at the strikers that Wolves have. They're 2 very physical strikers, and it's one of them things where Slot's not going to take any chances, But I reckon going forwards, he might change 1 or 2 players. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I think by no means are Liverpool for me back, but I think in terms of just ticking off games. Look at that now. They're 5th place, 2 wins out of back-to-back wins,
and Wolves, that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy is the fact is I don't know if that's saying something about the league and how it's been played this season, or
the league shit, man. It is.
You know what I mean? Or if it's just a case of what's going on with the teams around them, that you can automatically get like a win and you're back up to 5th. And that's what I mean. Like, I had Man United fans sending me thing and we're above you, and I sent it back and I said, life comes at you fast. Like, like, you got to deal with this now. I ain't had a response since. I got a brethren, that goes out. His missus, all of her family are Geordie. He's got to go to their house for Boxing Day. He was like,
in for a long day in.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not looking forward to it.
Boy, they've got a recent trophy, so I can tell you, I can see why you won't look forward to it. But
yeah, it's just mad. It's just mad. But I just think it's one of those things where, like you say, Liverpool at the moment are just ticking off games, and that's what I want to see is just tick off. I don't care how we win. I don't care if I get a heart attack in the last 5 minutes. Just win that fucking game. Do you know what I mean?
But again, I think at this stage right now, that is all it's about, just ticking off games, because the way this league is going, you know what I mean? It just takes a team to put a couple of wins together and they're going to shoot up. And you know what's actually funny, You know what's actually funny? Liverpool, are actually 5th now. They're joint points with Chelsea. Yeah. Chelsea's next game is Aston Villa.
Which is mad.
I think Chelsea probably get a draw out of that. And Liverpool should beat Wolves. And then Liverpool find themselves in 4th place.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. I think Chelsea lose that. Like, I know João Pedro and that are finding form, but I just think fucking Aston Villa, Morgan Rogers alone
Bad boy.
is because Ollie Watkins is doing nothing really.
Yeah, he just ran around doing cardio, man. That's all he's doing.
You know what I mean? But you've got Onana, you've got Kamara, the other guy in the middle with him, and
Kamara, Onana, and Tillemans, yeah.
And Tillemans always looks slow, but somehow manages to get the ball.
Boy, did you see what he done to Dallo for the cross?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mate, did you see what Onana did after the game when they were he was walking down the tunnel? He goes 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
I was like in front of Dallo. I was like, "You're a dickhead."
Professional troll, man. That's what he is. Yeah. But again, man, like I can't even blame them, man, because if that was me, I'm trolling them too. This club's a shambles, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
But as I said, man, I think Liverpool, yeah, realistically, yeah, if Villa and Chelsea draw and Liverpool win, I think Liverpool can move to about 4 points behind Aston Villa.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. This
and we've had a
nothing,
shit season.
man. It's nothing in it.
Huh? We've had a shit season.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. Like, this league table is wide open. I'm telling you. So I wouldn't look at any team right now as saying they're comfortable because the points total are so tight and everyone's beating everyone. You know, I think the only team really you would say, but even then again, like you'd probably say Arsenal at the moment are the only team that's been slightly more consistent. But look at Chelsea and Villa. Chelsea and Villa are just whacking teams up and just keeping it moving. You know what I mean? So
you say that, but again, Arsenal didn't look convincing. Arsenal didn't look convincing against Everton for me. Yeah, I think if Everton had Dewsbury Hall, I think we'd be talking about a different game.
Bro, no Illiman NDI, no Dewsbury Hall, no Idrissa Gueye. That's 3 starters.
Do you know what I mean?
And a penalty decided the game.
Yeah, and that's the thing when we're talking about, and then you look at City on the other end, who now know how to put a string of wins together, and the moment they start doing that, like Aston Villa are on a 10-game run. Like, do you know what I mean? It's madness. Like, so any team coming up against Aston Villa has got to be going, they're on a 10-game run. Like, what are we doing here? Like, how do we stop this? So,
thing is though, Villa have got a tough run coming up though.
Yeah. And that's where they'll be tested.
Yeah. To be fair, they've already had a bit of a tough run. If you look at the last 4 games, they've had a European tie, us, and Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like, bro, they've already been on a tough run. They're doing well, bro. Nothing's gonna slow that momentum down after Christmas. If no one beats them for the next game or 2, telling you now, they're gonna be a surprise.
But their next 3 games, they've got Chelsea away, Arsenal. Wait, sorry, no, they got. Let me see. So they got Chelsea away, Arsenal away, Nottingham Forest at home.
Ooh,
Nottingham Forest, they should beat.
They should beat them at home, but again, Sean Dyche might just set them up to just stink it out.
Yeah,
and obviously Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yeah, them 2 are difficult games. I didn't realize they had Arsenal so soon again.
They got Arsenal straight after Chelsea.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, and they got 2 away games. So if they pick up points in them 2 away games, I'm telling you
I can see them picking up 4 points in those 2 there.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking that.
And that's momentum, that, bro. They're gonna keep it going there.
What's good there? What's good is that Arsenal are playing Villa, yeah, and City. I think City might have a tough game, but they're playing who they got? City have got Sunderland away, but Sunderland have lost all their AFCON players, innit? So
but Sunderland at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So when Arsenal play Villa, Man City are playing Sunderland at home, away.
Yeah. But if they
to be fair,
they should get blown away. Really.
And it's one of them, though. But City can't, they concede goals a lot as well. You get me? They're having the same kind of problem as you, at the back. Realistically, it just depends on how well the man that step in for the guys that have gone to Africa, whether these men actually step up to the plate and deliver. I don't know. Like it's one of them. I can see either one or two ways in it. It's either these men are gonna come in and not gonna miss a beat, or it's gonna absolutely ruin them and they're gonna go on a straight month of nothing but losses.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. There won't be an in between. It's just gonna be absolute shit for them, or they'll smack it.
Boy, man, we'll have to wait and see, man. But some good football coming up, man. Christmas period as well. But anyway, let's move on to from one pair of jokers to another. Yeah? Now let me tell you this now, yeah. I want to get you guys' thoughts before we go on to that game, yeah. Because all I've been hearing is that United played well. You know, the game that I saw was a good 20 minutes. Second half, we played decent, yeah. But the bar's so low, yeah, it's that people are so fixated with just saying that, I know we got beat, but there was promising signs, yeah. I'm even hearing, yeah, the likes of Gary Neville and these other pundits, yeah, talk nonsense, saying that Man United have got better, yeah. I need someone to tell me, yeah, what is better, because what these people do, yeah, they say things, yeah, and don't get questioned. So I need to know, yeah, what has been better at Manchester United? That's what I'd like to know. What's been better? Because I can honestly say to you right now, yeah, I don't even know what's better. Like, the only thing I would say is we've got better players in attack than we had last season. That is the only thing. But please, I need to know, like, what's been better from Amorim. I need to know, because like, this is part of the problem now why this club keeps failing, yeah, because the standards are so low, is that we're actually championing a loss. We're championing a loss. Can you believe that? Like, I mean, yeah, bro, you're laughing, yeah, but I'm telling you now, yeah, the amount of people that I've heard say, yeah, we played well. What do you mean we played well? We got beat. What are you talking about? I don't give a toss if we played well. We're getting beat every week. Like, what are we doing there?
Man are getting touched every week and going, you know what, we played well, boys. We
played well. Yeah. You know what it is, yeah? That's a loser's mentality. I'm telling you. If I've ever saw it, man, a loser's mentality. You're championing the fact that we played well, but we didn't get 3 points. Like,
I just got
this manager's in survival mode, so I don't care about playing well. Pick up points, because he should be gone anyway.
I just got one question. Why did little Martinez play instead of Kobbie Mainoo?
Bro, we're gonna touch on that, yeah. But we're gonna touch on that, yeah.
Because he tried to say that Kobbie's injured, innit?
Bro, we're gonna touch on this now, yeah. We're gonna touch on this. Listen, because I want to touch on a few things, yeah, and I want to see what you guys' responses, yeah. So, did you hear the quotes by Amorim say? Was it before the game saying that young players have a sense of entitlement?
Yeah.
You know what it is now, yeah. Like, he's on the right track with what he's saying, because I don't actually disagree with that point, yeah, in terms of, you know, the younger players don't really have the kind of respect that players before them had. And I get all that, you know, because this is not only like a football problem, it's a worldwide problem just in life.
Yeah.
But what I would say, yeah, this manager's 40 years of age. Yeah. So really, he's young enough to be, you know, still with the younger players in a sense. Yeah. The fact that you got younger players, yeah, basically mocking him, yeah, would they do that to Pep Guardiola?
Of course not, man.
So tell me why they doing it then?
Because they can. Because he's like a brethren.
He's a dickhead, innit?
He's not a manager. He's like your brethren.
He's a dickhead. Yeah, that's literally what it is. He's a dickhead.
He's not your manager.
He's not like a brethren, bro. He's more like, he's the dickhead boss that everyone takes the piss of, even when and they carry on doing it when he walks in the staff room. You know what I mean? Like, there's managers where you stop because you're like, oh, fuck that, I'll lose my job. You get me? But he walks in and manages, this guy is a dickhead, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's that guy. He's that close with everyone. Like, if he was close with them, these men would be protecting him, bro.
There you go. I mean, the fact that you got two younger players in Harry Amas and Chido Obi, yeah, like these guys, like, they're nowhere in the game, yeah, but they're coming out mocking a manager that's meant to be this top coach, Man United manager, saying that obviously they've taken down the post, yeah, but for them to even think they could do that, for me, that's not even entitlement, yeah. That's just them saying this man's a dickhead, and
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna hear this about the entitlement. You know, he's on the right track in a sense, but when it comes to him, you're a dickhead. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, with players, like players know when they put shit up or do shit on social, they know that they're gonna be forced by the club contractually to take it down. They only do it like because they know I'm gonna get away with it. I won't even get a fine. If I do, I might get a small fine. But I'm publicly letting people know, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Can man know it's gonna get back to the club? It's Manchester United. You cannot wear that badge on your chest and get away with talking about the manager and the thing that it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with fucking Shrewsbury Town or something, bro. Like it's gonna get back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The fuck.
They knew what they were doing.
Of course, 100%, 100%. But like I say, like their right to come out and say shit. Because let's be real, they know that they're not even really close to being considered, and rightfully so. Realistically, they're not really in consideration for first team football. But they've looked and seen the nearest to them is Kobbie, and they're seeing the treatment. It's like realistically, this brother went to fucking the Euros, was one of England's top players. You know, I'm like then he's been relied upon by the last manager. Now we've got this new guy in that just don't rate him. That's it. And then he's made it clear publicly as well. Fuck the youth. So all the youth are saying fuck this guy, then, innit? Like, this shouldn't be a surprise or a shock. You know what I mean? The biggest surprise is that Ineos and the Glazers are allowing this manager to publicly start a war with a youth system.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? This guy should have been pulled into someone's office and told, yo, watch what the fuck you're saying about our young players. Whether they intend on playing them or not, we need to keep these men sweet. We need to develop them, because even if we're going to do a farming system where we're just fucking selling them off and it's just a pure profit thing, you've got to keep these men sweet. You've got to keep these men working for the fucking badge on the chest. So otherwise, we're going to get nothing for these men. Then they're going to go and fucking perform elsewhere to rub it in our faces.
And we'll be upset.
You know what I mean? So what the fuck's going on? Like I say, I don't understand how he's been allowed to actually take it this far in this war with the youth system, where now the youth system's starting to fucking fight back. When you've got kids willing to fight back against the manager that controls their future to an extent.
He's done that, the manager. Yeah.
Man, them don't care.
You get me? Man is saying fuck the rest of my career. I'm telling you now, he's a dickhead. That's a strong stance to take, you know,
bro. And it's not like it's even a seasoned young player that's been in the first team for a couple of seasons. There's two guys that have been nowhere near it, and they're coming out just blowing off the manager. So you can't tell me, you can't tell me that he's got this dressing room together, because if the younger players are blowing him off, I mean, some of the other players that are a bit more experienced, they're looking at him sideways as well.
Yeah,
of course. This couple, let's keep it 100. Yeah, the people that he's got in that changing room, he's got Bruno and Delo straight away. Yeah, he's got Shaw, because Shaw's head's been on the chopping block for years with the fan base. You know what I mean? But he's getting every fucking minute whilst he's fit, so he's definitely on board. He's got Mount on board,
and Maguire.
Yeah, I'd say Maguire. I'm not too sure about the lit. I feel like the lit's just an ultimate professional. He's going to perform no matter who he's.
Yeah, but the lit for me is one of them ones, where he doesn't need to have the manager's back, because he's a Man United player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's just there regardless of who's in charge or not.
Yeah,
but
I feel
the ones that are on their last chance, they're the ones that play all the time. And they're the ones that even like Lissandro Martinez has got Amarim's back as well.
Yeah,
you can tell what it is.
You can tell with certain guys, but then you can tell certain guys that still play week in, week out that are saying fuck this guy as well. Like, to me, Ahmad saying fuck this guy. I don't even really think and Bumo's got this manager's back like that.
Yeah, but again, why would you? And Mbuemo's come to Man United, yeah, and the guy looks like a fish out of water, man. Like, let's be
Nah,
honest. I think
but this is the thing, though, bro. He's the manager that Mbumo sat down and spoke to. I feel like Mbumo was sold on, yeah, come to United. He's always wanted to come to United. The manager didn't even really need to speak to him, but now he's got here. He's looking at it like, I hope this
man's a
guy
dick.
don't last long. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, literally,
Like,
literally.
I swear to God, like it's
Mm.
fucking, it's actually scary when you look at it and you think this guy's had a couple signings here, yeah. And let's look at it. He's had Dorgu, who's not
Yeah.
on side. He signed Mbumo, who's not on side.
Mm.
Cunha, who, let's be real, is probably 50-50.
Mm.
Lamens will be on side.
Sesko.
And Sesko, to an extent, because he knows that his place is safe in the team. But let's be real, if Amarim signed another striker in January, Sesko will be saying, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we let Xerxes go and we actually bring in another credible striker, Sesko's definitely saying, fuck this manager. So,
bro,
I'm
saying this now, yeah. I'm telling you this now, yeah. Xerxes is not going anywhere. I'm telling you, Xerxes and Kobbie Mainoo are not leaving this club permanently before this manager. I don't care what anyone says. It cannot be allowed to happen. Cannot be allowed to happen.
We will see, right, gentlemen.
No, honestly, I mean, if you're saying a loan deal, yeah. I mean, if they get rid of him on a loan deal, it's problems because this manager should not be he shouldn't be here any longer. And I don't want to see him get any deals because the fact that we've been linked with Conor Gallagher, he should have been sacked for that alone. Yeah. So I'm not even going to entertain that Xerxes and Mainoo leave to go and get Conor Gallagher. I'm not going to entertain that. Could you imagine, Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount, Bruno. Could you imagine that? I mean, Bruno's out for a month, yeah? He's out for a month. Thank fuck for that.
Headless chickens, bro. Headless chickens.
Man.
Right, I'm gonna love you lot.
Mount Bruno, Mount Bruno, Gallagher.
Mate, it's problems. Right.
Luke Shaw, like, nah, man. Listen, this can't be happening. But
on that note, I'm leaving you lot with that. That could be your midfield.
Listen, we're in the gutter, yeah. But I tell you now, yeah, there's no way that happens because I don't advocate for riots, man. But something needs to happen. Bro, you think I'm gonna watch Man United with Gallagher, Ugarte, Bruno, and Mount? I promise you now, man. There'll be no watching that. I'll just be reacting to the game. I'll be reacting. Nah, that can't happen, man. No way. No way. Man.
Well, I'm out, gentlemen. Enjoy.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up, my guy.
Yeah, if I don't speak to you lot, have a good Christmas.
Yeah, you too, man. You too. As I said, man, we'll be back next Monday anyway.
Yeah.
Let's hope your team don't fumble against Wolves, you know, because it's gonna be peak for you.
Fumbling.
You know what? Just put 3 points on the board now, man. I tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah. But no, bro, have a good one, man. Big up yourself anyway.
Yeah,
you too, boys.
Take it easy. Now. But yeah, man, Fitz, man. Me personally, yeah, it'll be unacceptable, man, for the club to sanction Xerxes going, man.
No, I hear it, but I can actually see it because you know I can see them saying Xerxes can go permanent, but Kobbie has to be alone. But I don't know if they really want to show like we're serious about letting this manager get couple years under his belt.
Yeah,
this is how we know how serious that is, because if they're serious about it, then Kobbie's got to go permanent. It's loaning him out. It's not solving any kind of problem. If you loan him out, I feel like that's letting us know that this manager's here till the end of the season.
But this is why, this is why I'm looking forward to January, because Ineos are taking a piss anyway, yeah. But it's going to really let us know, man, what they actually think about this Amarim guy. Because if they was to say, I think Kobbie's the key to this. And again, we've been talking about this for time, yeah. If they allow Kobbie to even go out on loan, yeah, that will tell me that they've chosen Amarim.
Yeah.
If Kobbie goes out on loan, because Kobbie shouldn't be going out on loan. Kobbie should be getting game time now. But if he goes out on loan, that's the club saying, we're picking Amarim over Kobbie, really. And then
at
again,
least
no,
until the end of this season. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, to me, if I'm Kobbie and I'm taking it as well, that they've chose Amarim at least till the end of this season.
Yeah,
Fuck it. Why am I coming back?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? It's just gonna
Remember,
make me
Kobbie's got
push.
to sign a new contract as well, man.
Like, bro, like I say, I don't. The only thing I can see as being any kind of hope for this is obviously we get beat on against Newcastle, and then we get beat a couple of days after by Wolves, and that's obviously a mad long shot. But if that happens, I feel like everyone is going to be talking about he can't stay, because if we get beat by Wolves, that's an eye opener that nobody can turn away from, innit? Even all these Amarin defenders and that come popping up talking about, oh no, he just needs more players. He hadn't had transfer windows and did it. Let's be real. If we get beat by Wolves, no one can defend it anymore, can they?
Yeah,
But,
it's true, man. It's true, but yeah,
like
man,
I say, that's the only hope. That's literally the only hope. We get beat by Newcastle and Wolves.
Bro, I'm just bored of it, man. It's just ridiculous, man, to keep putting ourselves through this every week, man. It's like, what are they waiting for, man? I mean, like, nothing's gonna get better. That's the funny thing. Nothing's gonna get better. I mean, when you got people saying there's improvements, and then yet they can't even tell you what the improvements are. Like,
See what I'm
it's just
saying? It
it's
doesn't
dumb.
make sense to me. Like, yes, okay, certain players on the pitch, I'm happier than I am last season with the options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, well, we're not getting the results that we want. Realistically, if the league had panned out the same way that it was last season, where the fuck would we be right now? Because I'm pretty certain, like, it's only because this year the league has been all over the place to a point where we've watched fucking Sunderland be sat in third for a couple weeks straight. You know what I mean? Now we've got fucking Villa in with a shout for the title. It's been crazy. This is literally another season where it's like Leicester. You know what I mean? Because Leicester only won the title because everybody else was that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is one of them seasons. Villa could actually win the league if it stays the way it's been going all the way through. Villa could actually win the league, and that is a fucking outrageous statement.
The thing with Villa, though, yeah, I think because they're playing in Europe as well, they're out of all three of the teams, they're the team, like them, Man City and Arsenal. They're the one team that isn't that used to playing, in the midweek and on the weekend.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that might go against them. But again, the way they're going, man, and if they strengthen in January as well, that could give them a bit extra. I mean, imagine if they had, a John Duran still there.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if they had John Duran still there. And, you know what I mean? Obviously, because I think going forwards, you take out Morgan Rogers right now. Ollie Watkins ain't doing too much. Donyell Marlon isn't great for me. And they got the new guy, Evan Engesson, as well. But again, it's his first season. So I think definitely, man, if they go and strengthen their team in January, that could be them, looking to cement themselves in the top three. Who knows?
Yeah,
Because there's no way I end down the top three.
Yeah. That'd be a massive statement if they go out in January and pick up like 2-3 players.
Yeah.
Of real quality. That's a real statement of intent. Like, yo, we're here for this title this year. Everyone, like, that's them pointing out, like, yo, everyone else has give us a chance now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
100.
But
anyway, let's get on to because I want to get your take on the game anyway in general, yeah. But obviously, so Football Reaction says Euro cost us the game, yeah. What did you make of the game as a whole? And I mean, I know Lenny Euro could have, he could have got out quicker to Morgan Rogers, especially for the first goal. Yeah. But for me, obviously, I said yesterday, Lenny Euro doesn't want to be playing as a right-sided centre back as part of a free. The guy's a centre back, and again, the main thing for me, what I've seen with Lenny Yoro, is that Lenny Yoro has lost confidence. There's no doubt in that. You know, he's feeling that if he makes a mistake or doesn't do too well, the manager's looking to replace him. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
what did you think of Lenny Yoro, and what did you think of the performance as a whole?
To be fair, with Lenny Yoro,
Mm,
like you just addressed there, first point is young. Second point is losing confidence. He does keep getting subbed off. Even when he's had good games, he gets subbed off.
mm,
Like m- at that age, my head would be all over the place. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
then to be playing in a position that you're not really wanting to be playing in. Yeah, I understand. I can understand why a young player is gonna make them kind of mistakes, but to make it twice, it was fucking frustrating. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's other defenders in that box that weren't doing like enough for me. You know what I mean? There was other
yeah,
players that could have also like could have seen that when Euro let him cut in.
mm,
Everyone in that defense should know what Morgan Rogers is going to do here.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
mm,
there should be more reaction to it because yeah, okay, they've got fucking Ollie Watkins on the pitch. Who's bro? I swear I've seen him score a goal about 2 games ago or something for Villa, and the commentator said that's the first goal in like 7 or 8 games for him. You know what I
for Ollie
mean? Like
Watkins.
yeah, bro. Like
Yeah,
my man went on a mad drought, so it's
mm,
like, well, realistically, he's not the threat. I,
yeah,
if you have to abandon your man, and because you know Rogers isn't even contemplating playing anybody else in when he's moving in, you know
mm,
what I mean? You know
mm,
exactly what he's gonna do. I don't know why there's not other people that trying to close it down or trying to pick up a bit of slack, knowing that we've got a young lad there. He needs some help. You can see that he's struggling.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
mm,
But for me, that's where the experience in the squad needs to come in. Like
yeah.
he was on the right now. It was Delo in it.
It was Dallo was right wing back. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So realistically, as right wing back, considering it's coming in from wide play anyway, I don't
mm.
know why Delo's not doing his defensive duties and trying to help him out a bit.
But
Realistically, Morgan Rogers, if Morgan Rogers has to then turn back and play it back to the guy that Delo should have been marking, it's
mm.
no longer a threat right now. You
but
know what I
again, yeah,
mean?
again though, yeah, I'm not even gonna look at Dallo as the problem for that goal. Yeah, the problem for me is the setup of the team because
Oh
if
yeah.
you're setting up your team in that way, yeah, naturally, again, and this is why I don't rate this manager as a coach because naturally, what should have happened is that when Morgan Rogers is gonna go infield, everyone knows Rogers is right-footed, so Rogers wants to come inside. But again, if you've got either a more experienced player or you've got a system where it allows you to cover for a situation like that, yeah, then that goal doesn't happen because naturally, what should have happened? Aiden Heaven should have come across to block the shot because he's the middle centre back. But the problem is, yeah, the actual system is flawed because there's no way that Morgan Rogers should be coming inside. And again, yeah, Lenny Yoro could have got to him tighter, but the fact that he come inside and there's no one actually coming across to block the shot, that's a system problem. Because why is it that we watch Aston Villa, yeah, and every time we attacked, it felt like we were hitting a brick wall, the block
Mhm.
shots. We never actually looked like scoring until the ball was just tossed into the box. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Now, to be fair, like I say, I've not actually even gone back and watched the goals again since, you know what I mean? But realistically, like for me, throwing the low as the example, like I don't know who positionally, because to say like Heaven, yeah, like he was who I was referring to, that other people in the box that should have done a job, you know what I mean? But
Mm,
he's not really experienced neither. He's a kid same way. Like so for me, whoever else is around, whether that's gonna be Ugarte or fucking, you know what I mean, whoever the fuck was there around they should have been trying to read the situation a bit better and seeing what was happening. Because when, like you say, when he cuts in, you know what he's trying to do. He's just trying
yeah.
to get it onto his right foot, and you know
Mm,
what kind of shot he has on him and what
yeah.
his range is. You know what I mean? So it's a case of trying to, but as you're saying, that with this whole systems that look like there's points in that game where our back three, it looked like we was playing a four at the back with someone being sent off. You know what I mean? Because the left and right centre backs were so wide at one point. They had Aiden in the middle on his own, like with nobody even in sight to him. Like the size of the gaps there is inviting people like Rodgers to try and run into space. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it was just it was a frustrating match, and the worst part was it felt like we actually kind of were in control for the majority of it. They had the more threatening like moments and threatening attacks and shit, but we
again,
actually
isn't that saying much here? That it felt like we were in control, yeah. But that I look at that because it wasn't because we played well. It was because Villa weren't good.
Oh
And
yeah. They literally relied on Rodgers being that guy. You know what I mean? Like, or if they didn't have Morgan Rodgers, it would have been just a boring 0-0 or a boring 1-1 or some shit. You get me? Two shitty goals, or but basically like the Cunha one. Cunha's finish was good, but let's be real, it was all off mistakes.
Yeah,
you know what I
and
mean.
Matty Catch is known for that as well.
You know what I mean? So it's like realistically, it'd have been a case of a sloppy fucking defensive error or midfield mistake or something, and it ended up getting a shitty one somewhere throughout it, and it'd have been a boring 1-1 or something. But for me, like the biggest problem is now the fact that he's brought on one or two kids. Look at the times that he's bringing them on. Look at the moments he's bringing them on, and it's like, what? So you're bringing them on like the last 5 minutes of a game where we should really be chasing the game. We should really be trying to. I don't know why we've not started off with more kids in the team and then thought, right, when
but
we
you know
need
what?
to, we bring on a Sesko.
I take exception with that. You know why? Yeah, because again, people will look at that and think, "Oh, you know what? He's giving the kids a chance." Yeah, but I look me through that because he's doing that to save his own skin because he knows we're losing the game. Yeah, so he thinks, if he brings the kids on, then the fans, the match going fans will start saying, at least he's giving the youth a chance. Even though we've been beat.
Yeah, that's him admitting defeat and just putting a silver lining around the cloud.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, but that's what I'm saying. I see through that. For me, if you'd have started the kids, like, look, fuck it. We've got no Mbumo, we've got no Ahmad. Fuck it. Let's just start off with the kids and see how they do. And then when we're chasing the game, we can bring on a fucking a Sesko or fucking, I don't know really who was on the bench. I wasn't paying attention to it like that. All I clocked was, I think we had two keepers sat on the bench. That was the only thing that jumped out to me. We had Heaton and Bain there on the bench. He really was stretching out to get that bench put together, innit?
Why not just put Sekou Kone on the bench? How about that?
This is, bro. Like, there's surely we've got plenty of kids that could have filled out that bench.
Bro,
but
we have.
instead,
This guy's a clown, man. I'm
let's
not buying
put Tom Heaton on the bench with Bain there next to him. Like, it's fucking idiot.
Man. Yeah.
That, like I say, I only noticed like little things with the team sheet and that, and with subs, because it just irritates me, the fact of what he's doing and how he's getting away with it, innit? But for me, like, if he'd actually played the kids, that's where it's a case of, right, well, fair play, he's giving the kids a try. First opportunity, he's not got fucking all of his players around available. Let's them actually have a chance, because everyone's kind of pressured him into it, kind of thing. But no, instead he just goes the way that we presumed he was going to go, and then now it's a case of, right, silver lining round. But the silver lining is actually food, bare people. You know what I mean? And that will buy him a game or two more, and he'll keep doing it now. You know what I mean? Every game when he admits defeat, like, fucking Boxing Day, bro. If we go 2-0 down, 70th minute,
Bring the kids on.
75th minute, he's going to admit defeat and watch you start bringing on Shea Lacey and all that.
Yeah. And get the sympathy vote. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And everyone will be saying like, oh, fucking, well, they're playing better than they did last season, progression, and he's bringing the kids on. No, it's not that. It's all PR stunts, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I say, I just don't even know what the fuck to say about us anymore. Like we've got to that point where it's just disheartening, even knowing like there's no foreseeable like outcome to this. Like I can't see when this ends. Like,
Bro, listen, yeah,
or how this ends.
I'm past it, man. To be honest with you, because yeah, I just don't, I don't really know what the thinking is. I think the only positive I can take from it, yeah, is that Ratcliffe and Jason Wilcox, when they were arguing in the stand, that's the only positive I can look at this, because we don't know what was said here, but
Yeah,
something had to have been along the lines of, what the hell is this? You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's the only thing I'm thinking, because I just don't understand how this manager can be that bad, yeah, but yet he's still in place. And it's like, what do they actually think is going to happen? Do they actually think that, you know, I'm having people telling me, yeah, we're going to get top four. We're not getting top four. Like, what, top four where? With this manager? We're not even going to finish in the top half for me. I'm telling you.
True. Bro, fucking, like I say, this season has been so fucking up and down. Everyone's fucking acting like, oh, 7th place, man. But like you're saying, 2 bad results and 2 good results from a couple other teams, and bro, we could be near the bottom of the table.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And like, I really would not fucking put it past him finishing 14th or 13th and still having the nerve to say progression. And a lot of these fans are already saying it anyway.
Yeah, because they're losers.
Anything better than 15th is going to be considered progression, and that's a fucking outrage, bro.
It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. I mean,
I'm convinced most of these Amorim defenders online and that, I'm convinced they're all they've got to be under 20.
Boy, they're either that or they're bots.
Right.
One or two.
Yeah, it's one of the two, innit? Cause like I say, okay, if you're under 20, let's be real. you saw the last, you didn't even see the last few years of fucking Fergie. Let's be real, you were too young to have really seen the last few years. You'd have just fucking heard about it and been alive for it, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
you can only be defending Amorim if you've put up with the whole switching managers every year, every 2 years, and then fucking, you know what I mean? Just all over the place. Just having that, no, I want one manager, that must be the reason for it. Because anyone that actually remembers who we are or who we were, bro,
it wouldn't be acceptable.
Yeah, like this isn't an acceptable manager, but everyone wants to move like, oh, he's the guy, man, just give him time. And then they've even got the nerve, most of them, to try and come back with that. How long did it take Fergie, this, that, and the next? Like, bro, Fergie beat Real Madrid in a European Championship final with Abba fucking Dean, bro. Not won a fucking Portuguese league with the biggest team in Portugal. You know what I mean? It's like when Pep went to Bayern and he walked into a cheat team, same with fucking Barca. But the thing with Barca is he had fucking Real to compete with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the only reason that he got a bit of credibility there. But when you're looking at Ruben Amorim, okay, he's won shit in Portugal. How impressive is that? Like, no disrespect to anybody that supports a Portuguese club, but bro, from an English fan's perspective, there's 4 clubs, and that's reaching. And these men aren't like, you put any of these clubs in the Premier League, they're in the relegation battle, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you for sure that they definitely ain't winning the league. I'll tell you that.
Trust me. But that's the thing. Like, for me, there's no reason to think that this guy could be the guy. When Fergie came off the back of taking Aberdeen to a European trophy and beating Real fucking Madrid. It's not the same business, this. You know what I mean? And Fergie was intent on youth system, taking it back to Busby Babe shit, which was actually where the heart of United was. And he was the reason why we expanded our scouts and expanded where we was going to reach out to. Everyone at that point was just scouting their local areas. Fergie had scouts in fucking London. That's how he brought in Becks and all it. You know what I mean? It's like these fans don't actually do the research. Like they just support United because the parents did or whatever. And now they're like, they feel like they know everything because they've heard a story or two or read a stat. It's like, fam, go and actually.
This is what you get all the time, man. There's always some sort of excuse. It's like, just face it, Amorim isn't the guy. But yet you hear the Ferguson comparison. He hasn't got his players. I mean, the guy yesterday on the channel tried telling me about the formation shifts after 5 minutes. What's that got to do with, like, bro? I was so confused. Yes, I'm thinking I had to break it down about a couple of times in my head, to think formation shift in 5 minutes. Okay. But I'm thinking, what does that have to do with Amorim not being the guy? Like, it didn't make sense.
No, trust me. Because the thing is, when a man's saying something like that, doesn't every manager and every team have to deal with the same issue? We're talking about like the game, like that. That's just how the game is. You know what I mean? Like. What we're talking about here, that every manager in the game of football has to deal with the same fucking problems.
Yeah,
Ruben Amorim just doesn't handle them.
He's
well.
not exempt. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like realistically, like I will always go back to the Everton loss at home to 10 men. The man's excuse was we didn't have a game plan for them getting a man sent off so early.
Yeah. Oh, listen, man.
These are situations that every manager has to prepare for. How can you be a big 40-year-old manager? Yeah, or let's be real, 40-year-old man that's been a manager now for X amount of years, off the back of having a professional career. You know what I mean? It's been his wage throughout his whole life has been paid off football. How do you not know how to handle a situation of your opposition going down to 10 men?
But even that, what's more alarming about that, I reckon everyone in this chat right now, would think to themselves, right, if you're playing against a team that goes under 10 men, what's the first thing you do? Throw on an attacker. Why? Because you're going to force the opposition backwards. This guy doesn't even think to do that. And at this point, he has to be doing this on purpose, because why your brain doesn't comprehend to put on another attacker on in that game, it just shows me that you ain't got a clue what you're doing. Because I don't know if there's any manager in the game that wouldn't have put on an extra attacker in that situation. Because you're playing against 10 men. You put on more attackers, what you're going to do, you're going to overwhelm the opposition. You know, they're going to get tired. You keep the ball. And next thing you know it, you're putting 3 past them, 4 past them.
Yeah.
But this guy wants to keep the same formation and just start doing nonsense. And you wonder why we're getting beat. Like, there's no sympathy for this manager. There's no sympathy for this manager.
But there'll always be somebody out there that's trying to fucking argue that, man, come on, man. People have to start seeing it eventually. Like, all you have to do is listen to what he's saying and think about who Manchester United have always been. We've been a club that is the lifeblood of the club has always been the fucking youth system.
Yeah.
You get me? From the Busby, like before the original Busby Babes that had the plane crash. You get me? Then he rebuilt that shit from the youth system and had the new Busby Babes. You get me? The 2 most successful eras that we had has been Matt Busby and Alex Ferguson. And what's the one common denominator between those 2 managers, bro?
Youth, success, and courage.
So why are we now
reason.
advocating for a manager that has basically said the youth are never going to get a chance until they're experienced? But how are they going to get that experience when you never give them a chance?
Yeah. But again, if the club was serious, yeah, and they're hearing the comments that he's doing, they would have got rid of him anyway. Because
Exactly.
he's going against the philosophy and the culture of the club by
Yeah.
doing this. So the
Yeah.
fact that they're giving him time, yeah, the whole thing don't make no sense. And it's gone past the point of them trying to save face for me. Because, you know, if he was performing the way he is, you know, being stubborn, etc., then cool. But the fact that he's doing all these things and he's coming out with comments about the youth, he's basically, yeah, like what, I don't care what anyone says, he's basically battling Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah. At what point do Ineos not realize this can't go on any longer? So it's either the manager goes or you side with the manager and you move on Kobbie. Now, this is why I keep saying there's no way Kobbie's going, because I can't think for the life of me that they're going to let an academy prospect leave the club in favor of a manager that's been failing ever since he got here.
No, 100. But
You
that's
see what
the
I mean?
thing. Like,
Yeah.
if Kobbie goes and
Mm.
they actually back him, bro, it's a scary, scary future I can see for us, you
Yeah.
know.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
it could literally be the final fucking thing to cause the it would just implode, bro. It's gonna crumble from inside.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro, like we've been watching it crumble slowly, but now, like, this could be the final fucking nail, car. I swear to God, if you let Kobbie go, like, as much as I joke about, yo, I'm ready to incite riots and all that shit, like, realistically, I feel like it will break me. You know what I mean? As a United fan, a lifelong United fan, knowing where, like, the implications of it, because it's, yes, I love Kobbie as a player. I love the fact that he looks like he could actually be world class. You know what I mean? Like, I've been waiting for a centre mid that, or like a Scholesy-esque type player. You know what I mean? Like, that Scholesy was my guy. Like, obviously, your favorite player is always a striker, innit? But
Yeah.
Scholesy was like, you get me? Scholesy,
He came through as a
ginger wizard.
striker.
You get me? But I've always been just waiting for the next kind of Scholesy, you know what I mean? Bro, like, for me, Kobbie could have like been that lifelong United player that could have been the absolute baller that we needed. It's like the implications of him going and siding with this manager, knowing where this manager's head is.
Yeah.
Bro, like, that will break me, because now I know there's no trace of United going to be left. By the time this guy actually does leave, there's going to be nothing left of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'd either turn too much around. We will be a farming system that doesn't integrate fucking new players from the U system into our squad. We're just gonna be that. Yeah, we're signing fucking quality prospects and selling them on at fucking 16, 17. Basically doing what Arsenal just did with Aiden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how we're gonna end up being. But Arsenal's never really been the team to bring through loads of youth players and shit. Like, they will just buy who they need and stuff, you know what I mean? Liverpool and United have both always been very, like, youth orientated. If we change that because of this manager, like, fucking who are we, bro?
But as I said, man, I'd like to hope, man, that there is some sort of hope, man, in the sense that this ain't going to go on for any longer. Because, as I said, I think Kobbie Mainoo is going to be the test to see what is really going on. Because, as I said, we ain't got no one that is a regular player from the youth apart from Kobbie. And even he can't even get game time. So it will let me know what Ineos are on if they manage. Because even as I said to you before, realistically, Kobbie should be going out on loan to get game time because it's World Cup year. If it wasn't a World Cup year, you'd probably say, Kobbie, just hang in there. This manager hasn't got long. But the problem is that because it's World Cup year, and again, we know it only comes around every 4 years, he kind of has to go out on loan and get game time if there's some way that he's going to try and force himself into the squad. Yeah.
No,
But
100.
for me, it'll be telling if he does go out on loan and this manager does stay here. That's what I'm looking at, because there's no way he should be going at the door, even if it is on loan, before this manager's gone. So
Yeah.
That's it, man. Let me just go on some of these comments quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I told you United should go for Morgan Rogers. Yeah, listen, man. Everyone with a brain, man, has been aware of Morgan Rogers. You know, Morgan Rogers is a top player, man. And to think that, you know, you've got Morgan Rogers, Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, all coming from Man City's youth system. Yeah. And as I said, I touched on it, I think it was yesterday or day before. I said, you know, like, there's no surprise why Man City or why these kind of players are plying their trades elsewhere, and they've all come through the academy, because it's what I was talking about before in terms of when you have, you know, foreign coaches in the youth academy, these guys will look for different things. And again, you look at Foden, you look at Rodgers, you look at Cole Palmer, you look at the likes of there's a guy called Mukasa that's coming through now, Nico O'Reilly. There's no surprise why these guys just look like they're all clones of each other in terms of the technical ability. It's because in their youth academy, they've got foreign coaches that see the game differently. You know, British coaches they love the blood, sweat, and tears, and unfortunately, that kind of football ain't getting you anywhere. So the fact that Morgan Rogers is doing what he's doing, it's not really a surprise, really. Like not to me anyway, you know. But yeah, he's a bad boy player, but he's obviously signed a new contract at Villa, so he's not going anywhere. Do you think Semenyo will get a January move? He probably will, but I hope it's not at United. I'll tell you that, man. I don't want to see Semenyo at wing back under this manager. And if we go to a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, again, they've spent money on Cunha and Mbeumo to play in them wide areas. Why would you go for a Semenyo? And why would Semenyo go and play backup when he's playing first? He's playing at the moment first choice for Bournemouth. So I don't see the Semenyo one. You know, I just think Semenyo is being talked about because we're shit. That's basically what it is. Because if we were in decent form, I don't think there's no talk about Semenyo. And again, why would Semenyo come to play wing back in this system? You know, madness. Big up to Christopher McGrath. Big up for coming through. What's this one here? Bruno shit, Casemiro shit, Mount shit, Cunha shit, and Mbeumo shit. Euro waste of oxygen. The whole squad is utter shite. Boy, I hope that's not your
Someone's
profile
on
picture.
smoke, innit?
He's on smoke, man. But I think he's gone a bit too far, man.
Yeah,
Again,
take it easy on Euro, man. He's a youngster, man. And let's not forget how gassed everyone was when we realized that we just stole a prospect like that from Real Madrid.
Yeah,
we needed to give this. We need to give this kid time. Not needed. We need to give this kid time, man.
There's no doubt in my mind he's going to become a top defender, man. As I said, man, this club has a problem with players like that anyway. So it's nothing different, man. Like how are we looking at Lenny Yoro saying he's shit now? He shouldn't even be here. He shouldn't be here. That's the problem. He should be at a better club. But we stole him from Real Madrid, and now you're getting people saying he's shit or waste of oxygen in Sausage and Egg Boys. That's a mad name still, but in his opinion, he thinks he's shit, man. Listen, I ain't there for that, man. Lenny Yoro will be all right, man. Do you think Alvarez is underrated as a youngster? Is that Julian Alvarez? To be honest with you, Julian Alvarez is a very good player, and again, it hurts my soul to think that Alvarez was at Man City. Like, why is it that Man City just keep plucking out these players, and we're still stuck with the likes of Bruno Fernandes and the Manuel Ugatis? Bro, that Manuel Ugarte, he's possibly the worst player I've seen at this club. Along with Rasmus Højlund, by the way. Bro.
Big shouts them. Are you sure?
Bro, tell me who's worse. Come on. I'm here for it. And if you're going to start saying Jemba, Jemba's better than Ugarte.
To be fair, one of the first names popping into my head was fucking, but Jemba's there, but in my head I already know Ugarte is probably worse. But what we're saying, Bebe, really?
Boy, I mean, well, the thing with Bebe, yeah, we didn't see enough of Bebe to have an opinion. In my opinion, if I'm
Not
honest.
at United, but I seen enough of him after United to know. Nah, you were a United player.
But in a United shirt, there wasn't too many games he played, so I can't really have
Yeah, yeah,
judgment. Yeah? I'm looking at Ugarte that he's played enough games for me to know that he's shit. The guy almost got caught. You see the bit where Yuri Tillemans pressed him,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
almost led to a goal. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, whoever sanctioned that deal and identified Ugarte as a player that Man United should be pursuing, yeah, they best be at the club by now. Because I just don't
Nah,
understand this.
I'm pretty.
60 million for that.
Bro, I'm pretty certain. Let's be real. Considering who was the manager that signed him,
Yeah, yeah, Tenag. Yeah,
and big fee. Let's be real. Let's just guess what agency my man's with, bro.
yeah. Is it Segway or something?
I think it's yes, SEG in it.
SEG, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
But
Bro,
that
listen.
I guarantee. But it all makes sense now, innit? At the time, though, like
Mm.
fucking confusing as fuck. But now a lot of this shit's making sense. The Rasmus deal, the Ugarte deal. I'm not even
All
gonna lie. I feel like there was like the only legit deal is
right.
big is the Lit and Mazraoui because those two were fucking bargains. There's no way that they were
Yeah,
dodgy. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
They were
But they,
absolute
but but they both come
steals.
from the same club as well, Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So like I feel like that was legit. Bayern just didn't want them, didn't rate them for whatever reason, but they came and were steals for us. But
yeah,
every other
two of our best players.
fucking player he brought in, basically, I'd definitely have a massive question mark next to that now.
Yeah, crazy man, crazy. But I don't know, man. I think Arsenal can't win the title. What do you think? No, they're not winning the title. Man City got it all day long, man. The fact that Man City were that far behind and now it's 2 points, Arsenal can't even afford to drop points because if City win, City go ahead of them. So the pressure's now on, man. And a lot of these Arsenal fans were coming in the chat, getting excited, saying that Arsenal are going to win it all. Let's see, man, because on Tuesday, is it tomorrow? You guys have got Palace tomorrow. Listen, I think Palace beat Arsenal tomorrow. So let's wait and see, man. Let's wait and see. But
Probably saw
before
you
we
would
wrap,
turn around.
yeah, I think Palace beat them, man. But they've been struggling big time. Well, let's run through the weekend games before we wrap it up. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
you catch the Newcastle Chelsea game.
I don't think I did, I don't think I did. I think
Yeah,
I caught it on Match of the Day. I seen was it Votamala scored, didn't it?
he got two, but I think there was another one he should have had. I think Harvey Barnes had a chance as well. But to
Yeah.
be honest with you, man, I missed the first 20 minutes and then caught the rest of the game. And to be fair, it's probably been one of the most enjoyable games I've seen this season, because it was back to front. I mean, the midfield was so open, like it was just gung ho in a sense. Both
Yeah,
teams going for it. Yeah, it was mad. But to be fair, you have to give credit to Chelsea, man, because I don't think there's many teams that will be 2-0 down against Newcastle at St. James's Park and come back.
well, yeah.
Um,
It's a tough place to play, St. James's Park.
Yeah, and in the end, they probably could have won it as well at the end. But yeah, no, Reece James got the equalizer from the free kick. Again, Reece James just cemented himself why he's one of the best in the world, man. Like, you know what I mean? The guy is so good, Reece James. Yeah, it's like he's got people thinking he's a central midfield player now. Like he's just that good, you know.
Nah,
But
yeah,
his
yeah,
free kick was it's just Reece James, man. Like to think that Chelsea, yeah, for me have three of the best players in the league in Reece James, Caicedo, and Cole Palmer. And the funny thing is they all played in the same part of the pitch as well.
yeah, yeah,
It's crazy, man. And then João Pedro's goal. You see, João Pedro's goal was very good.
yeah, yeah.
Long kick from Sanchez, and then the way he brought it down, I think the defender Malik Thiaw, I think he slipped. But to be fair, the second touch from João Pedro and then the finish was good. But yeah, I think, as I said, man, 2-2. I predicted a draw at the start of the game because I thought Newcastle were never going to get beat at home. But in a sense, I thought Chelsea, yeah, would have definitely picked up something, man. But when I saw them 2-0 down, I thought, yeah, that's going to be tough for them to get back into it. But yeah, they come back and yeah, man, point apiece, man. So yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Wolves and Brentford.
Fucking nah, I didn't. I didn't even bother with that. I'm not gonna lie. Both teams have been struggling too much recently. I was like,
bro,
not
they
here
have, yeah.
for it.
They have, yeah. But would you believe, yeah? You see Brentford, yeah? Let me check it now quickly, yeah? Brentford are 12th in the league, yeah? They're 3 points off United in 7th.
But
Bro, can you see how mad this is?
yeah. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, yo, fucking this is a Leicester winning the league season. All it would take is one team to really come out serious after fucking December now, yeah, and just absolutely walk it. But
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's dangerous now because City's starting to get like reaching that fiery point now. You know what I mean? So it could be a bit too late for anyone else.
The thing as well with City, yeah. I'll tell you why it's problems for everyone else in the league, yeah. You think of what they're doing right now, and they've been without arguably their best midfielder in Rodri. Kovacic is very good as well. He's out injured. They bought Aït-Nouri in the summer. Nico O'Reilly's the first choice, and Aït-Nouri is a top left back as well. Omar Marmoush ain't really been playing, and they've got all them players to come back, and they're doing what they're doing. Like, you can't tell me not winning the league, man.
City have got serious squad depth in pretty much every position. Like they are, he's pretty much built like a mini Barca type thing. You know what I mean? But like when he had Barca, the squad depth there was fucking insane. He's just tried to do. He's emulating the same thing everywhere he goes, innit? You remember he did the same thing when he went Bayern as well, man. He knows that it's a long fucking season. If you want to compete, you're gonna need everyone. So you might as well make sure everyone's quality.
Bro, they're just putting teams away, man. And to think that, you know what I mean, City beating West Ham 3-0. I think they were always beating West Ham. I think West Ham are struggling big time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Erling Haaland, man, the guy's got 19 league goals before Christmas. I mean, the league's becoming a bit of a joke for this guy, you know that? Again,
bro.
His overall play for me isn't the greatest, yeah. But when it comes to scoring goals, I mean, the guy's an animal. I mean, 19 goals before Christmas.
Bro.
He got 19 goals before Christmas.
Like
that must be a record.
It probably is, to be fair. Like this guy breaks records for fucking fun, bro. Like this guy does not care about anything that's like going on in the game. He's not asked. All he's asked about is when you play it into me, I'm gonna be here. You get me? Like, and I won't miss. Bro, the funny thing is, 19 goals before fucking Christmas.
Bro,
and let's be real, he's probably touched the ball less than 100 times.
Nah, no way. I have to see that stat. If he had done, it's ridiculous.
To be fair, I'd say
he did it more, obviously. Yeah,
it's got to be more than that. But let's be real, like the fact, like we could probably say less than 200 goals, less than 200 touches.
And he's got 19 goals.
Okay, let's be real. Like, it doesn't have that many touches per game. And so far, we're talking 19 goals, in how many games is that? So far, fucking in the league, we've had
17 games.
Right, so
17 games. Let me check. So 17 games.
Right, so let's say now on average he has 10 touches a game. That's 170 touches, bro. We're talking less than 200 touches for fucking 19 goals.
Do you know what? I gotta check this, man, because that you actually might be right. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you actually deep it, he doesn't have many touches. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if it's actually more than 150 touches to reach that 19.
I want to say he's had about that in 17 games because it's 17 games, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he only has, on average, about 10 touches a match. And to be fair, he's had a couple matches where I've heard commentators and pundits after it talking about how he's only had like fucking 7 touches and shit. You know what I mean? So I know that he's had matches where he's had less than that, but he's still got on the score sheet. It's insane when you really think about how little that man has to do to absolutely just dominate a game.
But again, when you've got a team, the team that he's playing in, yeah, again, they're all creators. So this is what we were talking about before, yeah. When you've got a team around you that are all creators and you're the one serial goal scorer, you are going to score goals, you know, because there ain't no one that is an out and out goal scorer like him. So it all fits together. But the thing is with him, yeah, he's an animal when it comes to scoring goals, and it's consistent. You know what I mean? And as I said, to have 19 goals already in the league, and I think Igor Thiago's the closest player to him, and I think he's on 11. Bro, it's ridiculous.
Disrespectful, really, isn't it?
Bro, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like he's got more goals probably than our front line combined.
Bro, fucking hell.
Bro, he must do. He must have more goals.
Thinking about it, there's not that many goals in our results, bro.
I think Sesko's got 2, Xerxes got 1. I think Cunha's got 2, and then Waymo I think might have
2 maybe.
6. Yeah, he's got more. He's got more than our goal in our attack. And if you want to throw in Mason Mount in that as well, he's got more than our attack.
Bro, yeah, he's taking the piss, innit? He's taking the piss, innit? Someone's gonna have to fucking. He was that ice skater that got hit with the fucking crowbar in the leg. Someone's gonna have to wait outside the hotel one time, man. Someone's gonna have to do him, you know. Like,
I don't think that's even stopping him.
To be fair, I actually do feel like if someone did that, you'd hear a massive metal clang. Like he's robot him. There's no way he's actually fucking real.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, big up to Man City, man, because they're on a roll, man, and they've got game changers. And as I said, man, they've got a guy like that scores 19 goals before Christmas. Yeah, listen, the league title's theirs for me, man.
The scariest part for me is when Cherky actually fucking because Cherky started linking up with Foden here and there, but when he starts really clicking with fucking Haaland, the way that Sancho was linking with Haaland and that,
it's gonna be scary, boy. Yeah,
bro.
And for Reinders in there as well. Johnny Reinders.
This is what I'm saying, man. When these new signings click, we've been saying this about Liverpool, and I've said for a while now, like with Liverpool, when their new signings click, they're an issue.
Yep.
City with the creators that they've got there.
Yeah.
Bro, when Cherky, I'm hoping that he doesn't turn like Pep orientated and do the whole stats thing and just get like kind of Grealished off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope that he actually gets the chance to just do his thing. You know what I mean? Almost how like fucking Messi was at Barca. Let him do that kind of. Just let him roam if he wants to. You know what I mean? Like the rest of the team is good enough to pick up any slack defensively that we need to. Just let him go and fucking do his creative thing, and then you know what I mean. And realistically, him linking up with fucking Haaland next fucking 4 or 5 seasons could be like just boxed off by that one transfer, bro. What was it?
The thing is, well, though, the reason why I think I can't see Pep coaching it out of his game, is because I spoke about this before, he's one of the first like attackers in terms of being that talented that just loves to keep it simple. The amount of times, if you watch him in the game, the amount of times he goes short and just plays a simple pass. And again, these things don't really sound groundbreaking, but you don't really get players of that of his technical level, yeah, that just want to keep it that simple.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
again, I think this is why Pep trusts him, because when the game's a bit frantic, you can trust Cherky to just put his foot on the ball and just start playing it around. And as I said, I
yeah,
think he's the first player that I've seen in terms of being that talented that just keeps it that simple. And I think that's why Pep has him in the team. Because
yeah,
Pep doesn't really like risk takers too much. And Cherky's a risk taker, but he's also reliable in the sense of, he can keep it simple if the team needs to have like a little bit of a breather if they're under pressure. So
yeah. No,
crazy, man.
100.
Let's run through these two games. These two, I mean, dead games. Brighton and Sunderland draw. I mean, to be fair, that was a nothing game, and I think both teams losing AFCON players as well. I think these two teams are they're basically in positions that, well, Sunderland not in the position that I thought anyway, but I think at the moment where both teams are, it's probably fair in the sense of how their seasons have been.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, and to be fair, I feel like if you'd have said before the game kicked off, you
yeah,
can both take a point and call it quits today, lads. Go home. Did they took it?
yeah,
You know what I
I agree.
mean? So I don't
Yeah,
think anyone was disappointed there.
yeah. I think for me though, they're both teams that will give a lot of the other teams that you'll be expecting to beat them. I think they'll give them tough games, man.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, 100%. Like to
mm,
be fair,
mm,
Brighton, Palace, fucking Sunderland,
yeah,
and even Fulham this season, they're difficult games, them.
mm,
And
yeah,
to be fair, from the look of fucking Leeds at the minute, Leeds could be a difficult game for the second half of the season for a lot of teams.
bro. We're gonna get onto them now, man. I mean, 4-1 against Palace. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I mean, Calvert-Lewin's got 7 league goals, by the way, yeah.
Bro,
And
weren't you picked up on a free?
yeah, he was from Everton, yeah. And look, Everton could do with him now.
That's what I'm fucking thinking, bro. Then
Yeah.
motherfucking got Barry up front who still ain't even scored a
Oh.
goal yet, has he?
No. He's got 1 goal, yeah.
He got
He
one
scored
now.
his last home game, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, but Calvert-Lewin, boy, I mean, yeah, he's proven a handful. And all of a sudden, this game against Leeds United for us, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
It's
trust
away
me.
as well.
Trust me. And you know they'll be up for it, them.
Hey,
They
Rosie's Derby.
really it's a derby, but like because obviously for us, when they got relegated in like 2000 and something, they
Mm,
hit rock bottom essentially, and it's took them a long time to get back. So we essentially forgot about them to the point
yeah,
where we put out kids in a cup game and got beat by them.
yeah.
And I've got one brethren that supports Leeds, and I've not heard the end of that loss ever since. You get me? Like that was his Champions League final at the new camp. That you get me?
Yeah,
Like it was fucking insane. But for us, it was just a fucking throwaway Tuesday.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
All
But
right, listen.
these men will be up for that, and
The league,
I'm telling
the
you
leagues
now,
that
that
the
it's gonna
leagues
be a
that I
nasty
remember
game.
is when they had the likes of Rio Ferdinand, Robbie Keane, Viduka, Boya, Harry Kewell,
Lucas Radaby and that,
Lucas
bro.
Radebe. There's some serious players,
Trust me.
The
Yo,
Woodgates
don't
and
forget
Ian
that
Hart.
was their downfall, bro. Because them man reached Champions League football without expecting to.
Yeah,
And then they had to invest for the Champions League and that. And then they had a bunch of man on Champions League wages. Started playing for the Champions. I think they got to a quarters or a semis.
mm,
And then fucking basically they sacrificed the season, pinning everything on that in it. And
yeah.
when that went pear-shaped, everything just went downhill.
I remember. Yeah.
Then financially it weren't balancing out
Who was,
anymore. You
who
know
was
what I
their
mean?
manager? Who was their manager again? I forgot his name. I got his face, but I can't remember his name.
What a fucking check now. 1 sec.
Forgot his name.
That'll drive me
Wait,
mad
wait,
if I
checking.
don't.
We're going to some of the questions and comments. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Um. So, do you think Aston Villa can win the title? They are playing Waldo. Yeah, I think the title's a bit of a. I can't see Villa winning the title for me personally, but I'll tell you one thing, man. They are putting up a fight this season, and they're going to be a tough team to beat, man, especially at home. So, the fact that they didn't even play well yesterday but they've got someone in Morgan Rogers that is a game changer. Just shows you, man, what they're doing this season. So, yeah, they're going to be tough, man, but I'm not going to say they're going to win the league. Big up to Christopher McGrath. Big up. I believe West Ham are already down, and the only way they stay in the Premiership is if Leeds get injuries or sell players like Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for West Ham. I mean, West Ham have still got Paqueta and Bowen, so they'll be looking at those two, and probably Somerville as well, as players that can help them in the attack to steer clear of the relegation. But it's not going to be easy. And as I said about Calvert-Lewin, man, the guy's got 7 league goals, and he's taken a claim to be back up to Harry Kane, man. And you can't actually blame him. So, big up to Niche fan. Big up, man. It's mad how people are saying we need to sell Xerxes. He, Mainoo, and Ahmad are our best players. Yeah, bro, listen, this ain't nothing different to what we've been saying from before anyway. I mean, the fans that want Xerxes to be sold, I look at them as people that don't like football. That's it. Like, because there's no way Xerxes should be gone before the likes of Mount, Bruno, and Ugarte. Like, that's a starting point. Luke Shaw and them, man. So, yeah, people that don't rate Xerxes, I liken it to these people that don't really like football. That's the best way to judge it, really, man. But again, everyone has their opinion. It's free, but yeah, some people's opinions are just mad. I ain't gonna lie. Roma will get Xerxes for 35 mil. He's a 90 million player. Complete jokes. Listen, I've got faith here that Xerxes don't go anywhere, because I tell you this for free, yeah. If he was to be allowed to leave, yeah, Man United will be kicking themselves, because all you have to look at the striker pools right now. The strikers in this era now are not there. I don't think people are deep in it, yeah. A lot of the players are inside forwards or wide forwards. The number 9 strikers are a dying breed. Erling Haaland is probably the last of a dying breed in terms of the way he plays. If you look at the likes of Harry Kane and Lewandowski, yeah, these guys are the wrong side of 30, but these guys are still considered as the best strikers in the world. And then after them two, I'd say you got Haaland. Mbappe's not a striker, he's a left winger, but obviously he plays from the middle. Then after that, there ain't no one. People will say Isak. Obviously, he's broke his leg now, so he's out injured. Ekatike is coming through. You got Gerassi, but he's obviously in his 30s. So again, there ain't strikers like that. And when you've got a 23-year-old that's a false 9 striker that just needs a manager that gets the best out of him and wants to play the right way, you'll see how good Xerxes is. But there's no way that I'm going to sit here and say that, it's going to be a good idea to sell him for 35 million. No way. So, as I said, man, I've got faith that Ineos will see sense and relieve the manager before the likes of Xerxes and even Kobbie as well go. So, yeah, man.
Did you see that Scholes Button Cole podcast?
Bro, I need to watch that, man. I need to watch that. Is that on the Paddy McGuinness thing?
Yeah. But bro, they touch on exactly that. They ask Cole who's his favourite striker right now, and he basically says exactly that. Other than Haaland, name a number 9.
But this is the thing, because it's a dying breed now. Because I tell you what's happened now, yeah, and this is where people don't really check it. Football now is very much about social media, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, when you go onto like YouTube, yeah, all people want to see is skills, yeah. Now, a lot of the players that are doing skills play where? They play out wide. The Desiree Doués, the Lamine Yamals, these kind of talents. These players are all playing out from wide. So the next generation that are coming through, they want to play out wide, because the players that they like, the likes of Neymar as well, Eden Hazard, these guys were number 10s, but they play out from wide. So the actual central striker is a dying breed, because a lot of
when we was kids, everyone wanted to be a number 9.
There you go. And now everyone wants to be like a wide forward, a number 10. That's where the game's gone. So when you've got a Joshua Xerxes, yeah, that is a striker but has number 10 qualities, you shouldn't be getting rid of players like that, because who are you going to go and get to replace Xerxes? That's what I want to know. Who are you going to get? Who are you going to get at that age that is going to be that technically sound to replace him? The answer is no one. So That's the problem, man. That's the problem. So Bournemouth Burnley 1-1. Semenyo getting another goal, but I think at home they can't be. I think it's a last minute goal as well, equalizer, but they
Yeah.
can't be. They can't be getting 1-1 against Burnley, man, at home. I think that's points drop, man. Definitely for me.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
You expect better from Bournemouth.
You do, man. You do. But again, man, this league is it's a funny league, man. And everyone's beating everyone and is picking up points. So yeah, it's crazy, man. And then obviously Everton Arsenal. I have to say, man, that was a boring game, shit game, yeah, which was decided by a penalty. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Everton should have had a penalty as well.
Yeah, 100.
They should have.
100%.
You know, they should have had a penalty.
It would have been a soft penalty, but so was the one Arsenal got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if you're gonna give one soft penalty, you've got to give the other one as well. And to be fair, if you're looking at both penalties and said you can only give one, you give the Everton one. To be fair,
he blatantly kicked him on the hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's a stronger cause for why that's a penalty than the Arsenal penalty. You know what I mean? So
saying that, man, the Everton defender Shane O'Brien, what the hell was he thinking? Like, man thought he was playing basketball.
Shit, no, right. Yeah, I just realised what it was. It was when he put both hands up in it. Yeah. Nah. Tripping. Nah. My man, my man, I don't even know. My man turned goalie for a minute, didn't he?
Well, I don't know what was going on. David Moyes should fine him for that. That was ridiculous.
To be fair, fuck that. I feel like that's got to be getting dropped for a couple games, mate.
Bro, it didn't make no sense. It's like he had a bet on or something. Like, let me catch the ball, give a penny.
Yeah. To be fair, that he better be under investigation. There's been a few of them situations. Like the Ketter probably had a bet on the other week when he got sent off, and like that was definitely like, yo, there's gonna be a wild penalty first half. Or definitely needs to investigate.
That Ketter one was mad, man. I don't know what he was doing there, man. It's like he was asking to be sent off.
But that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, yo, what the same way for that fucking penalty, though. Thinking on it now, like, yo, there's no one even to naturally get up. If you was trying to naturally get up, you're getting up. Yeah, your arms are coming up by your side at most. Yeah, like shoulder height, and then coming back down to push off in it, bro. Your arms going above your head is never in getting that high. You know what I mean? Like my mum thought he was hooping.
Bro, I don't know what was going on there, man. Honestly,
someone turned Kobbie Bryant in the box. Fucking idiot.
The thing is, though, to get beat like that, with a penalty, and your defender done that, you'll be pissed, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. though. Like you, considering like what he did, it's got to be dropping for a few games, innit? Like, I don't feel like a fine's gonna do a modern footballer, bro. Unless you're gonna fine him stupid, where he's gonna have to go into his bank balance for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't feel like he's gonna actually feel that. You've got to drop him. Give somebody the opportunity to make him work for his spot back. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
It's crazy, man.
I'd actually be, if thinking on it, I'd actually think, you probably do need investigating for that, mate.
It's one of the weirdest things I've seen, because it wasn't like he even had one hand to it. He literally had two hands. Like, it was odd.
Literally, he thought it was an alley-oop. I'm convinced. He just turned Kobbie Bryant for a minute. He don't know what was going on.
Man thought it was Shaq. You know what I mean?
Trust me, bro. Trust me. Fucking that was mad. That was mad.
Crazy.
Well, to be fair, like you say though, the game was fucking boring, but I feel like that's not new for Arsenal games though. Like Arsenal just suck the life out of every game. It's never an exciting match with Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like, it's just shit. It's just,
I think what it is, their fans will be shameless, obviously, and just say, "Look, we got 3 points." But the bigger picture is, the fact that they're playing like that, and let's go on to the Wolves game. The Wolves game, they got away with it as well. Because Wolves are that shit. That's why they got 3 points. But you have to be looking at Arsenal and thinking, you know, there's a beating around the corner, and they're not even playing well. So
Yeah.
I
To be
think I
fair,
think go on.
the beating Jonas has nailed it before, man. He said when fucking he plays City, that's where the beating comes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like I can see them getting absolutely smacked by City, but the thing is, they will have plenty of opportunities to score against City as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that, I can see
You know
that
what it is?
being a
I don't
mad
even
one.
think that. I think there's going to be some away games against the likes of a um like I think against, let's say, a a Brighton or a team like that. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
there's games there, yeah, where they're gonna draw a game or something like that
Oh
unexpectedly.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's points to be dropped with
Mm,
teams that you wouldn't necessarily expect.
mm,
Like for example, coming up against a Fulham, like I'm convinced Fulham have got to be a bogey team for most teams. Like
yeah.
they are so hard to play. I've seen every game I've seen Fulham playing, whether
Mm,
win, lose or draw, they have made it difficult for anyone they've played against.
yeah.
Like I feel like they're going to like they carry on the way that they have done this season. They're gonna be the bogey team for everyone. Like the
Mm.
one team that no matter what, like that's the game that you fucking hated playing it.
They're actually playing tonight against Forest. I think they
Yeah,
beat
yeah,
Forest.
yeah.
Yeah.
8 o'clock kickoff in it.
Yeah. I think they actually beat them, man. So
Yeah. I'm expecting it. To be fair,
mm,
I'm gonna put on a bet just before the game. That's where I'm going in it. Fulham.
yeah.
I feel Harry Wilson's gonna be involved
Hey,
in
he's been
something.
in form, man. He's been in very
Yeah,
good
man.
form.
Like
Mm,
he's got to have a goal or assist in him. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Reckon there's a couple different man that are gonna have couple shots on target and whatnot. So
Mm,
yeah, man, it's worth a little gamble in it.
yeah, I hear it, man.
But to be
All right,
fair
man.
though, like I say, can with most of this weekend,
Mm,
I feel like a lot of the football has been poor. Like,
yeah.
I don't feel that like other than from the sounds of it, Newcastle, Chelsea, there's been fucking nothing that has really been entertaining this weekend. Like I
Yeah, I
say,
mean, to be fair, as we know, the Premier League football, man, is poor, man. Let's be honest. It's just the entertainment value because anyone can beat anyone, but in terms
yeah,
of quality, man, it's shocking. It is absolutely
yeah,
shocking. And as I said, I think we just watch it because it's what we've been brought up on, but not because we actually enjoy it. But
yeah.
as I said, man, yeah, it's not a great spectacle. I think players are getting paid more money. There's more money in the game, but the quality of the product gets worse.
No,
That's the problem.
100%. To be
So
fair, like I said, you definitely check out that Skulls podcast because,
yeah, I need to
like I
watch
say,
it. I
when
need to watch it.
fucking they actually touch on it and it's like it's true with a lot of
You know what? I'm
positions,
gonna
but
I'm
they
gonna go on it now just so I don't forget, man.
Yeah. 'Cause like I
Is it
say,
on there?
when
And
they
then this,
touch on that, they actually mention like how many like top quality strikers they were, and like even down to like the England like pool right now of
yeah,
players that they could take potentially compared to the players that they had available in the 90s or 2000s.
mm,
It's fucking ridiculous. Like there's a clear decline in quality. And to be fair, I feel like it's a global, it's across the world. It's a global thing.
yeah,
The quality has declined fucking drastically all the way through. But it's one of them. Like now, fucking the Premier League, everyone overhypes it to the point where I feel like we could actually be. There's an argument for us not being top five in Europe.
what in
You know what I
terms of
mean?
the league?
In terms of the league, yeah.
I mean, if you're talking about quality wise, yeah,
Because quality
Spanish league.
wise, I'm a lot more entertained by the Bundesliga football I've been watching this season. And
Yeah, see,
Bundesliga has
I've not
always
really
been
been
considered
I've not really been
farmers'
watching.
league. Huh?
Mm, I've not really been watching Bundesliga.
Bro, the other week I watched bottom of the league Mans draw with fucking Bayern, and Bayern only just scraped the draw through, bro. They were battering them, but they
Oh,
just
serious?
kept hitting them on counters, bro. Yeah, bro.
Mm.
They hit, yo, Bayern was 1-0 up, then Mans fucking come with 2 counter attacks just out of nowhere, bro.
Mm.
Absolutely out of nowhere. Bayern just couldn't get that second one till late in the game. Sat there
Crazy.
watching it. I was like, this fucked up my acca as well, bro. But I was like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was that entertained. I didn't
Mm.
mind it, you know, like
Mm.
fuck it. But yeah, like I've been, cause there's been quite a bit of Bundesliga on YouTube this year, innit, and on like
Mm.
finding new ways to try and get it out there. But I'm telling you now, bro, I've been a lot more entertained with the Bundesliga football than I have Premier League on like just in general.
Yeah.
Like I've always considered that a farmers league, and from what I've seen of the league on, bro, the fucking like they used to be one team in France. Now everyone's got like there's a couple squad like there's you know what I mean. Like
Mm.
Marseille's building a squad there.
Monaco
Fucking
as well doing well.
Leon's got a decent little squad there.
Mm.
Fucking
Monaco as well.
Monaco's got a decent squad
Mm.
there. Fucking yo, like I said, bro, just can't and the football's entertaining.
Yeah.
So it's not just a case of like, oh yeah, championship football can be entertaining, but fucking hell, like there's no real like quality to it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Well, there's actual real quality to League One, and fucking hell, like there's more than one team there now, and
Yeah.
fucking hell, it's entertaining. If you
Mm.
got those two there already looking like they're in the convo, La Liga and fucking Serie A are always in the top 3. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Straight away, if anything, we're 5th.
Boy, it's not a bad shout, man. I mean, definitely on quality, man. It has to be down there. But
And that's
yeah,
that's ridiculous considering we're from the era where France and Germany were farmers leagues.
yeah, yeah. Italian league used to be the league. Yeah.
Italian league, like in the 90s, that was the league, and then
Mm.
that it fell completely off. Like remember when Juve got relegated for the
Oh
scandals
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It
yeah.
hit all the major clubs, and he was, but again, they're building the way back up now, where like yo, it's entertaining. Can't even
Mm.
lie. I'm determined. I'm gonna try and watch as much Inter Milan as possible, just because I want to watch Bastonica. When I watched him against Liverpool, did you clock how much time he spent as a left winger?
Who? Bastoni?
Bastoni, bro.
No, I didn't.
Again,
I didn't even see the game against Inter.
bro, against Liverpool, yeah, cause it's the only game I've really seen him in like this
Mm.
season.
Mm.
He defensively, when Liverpool was in possession, he was a
Yeah.
centre back. But
Mm.
when Inter Milan was in attack, bro, he
Going
was
forward.
constantly a left winger. The amount of crosses he whipped in was a mad thing. Like
Crazy. Mm.
I want to know whether that's like a regular thing or whether he
That must
just
be
did
under
that.
instruction. It's
You know what I
instruction.
mean?
Yeah.
Now,
But again,
obviously,
you've got his manager Christian Chivu. Yeah. Chivu used to be a left back or centre back, so he's the same kind of thing as Bastoni.
yeah. No,
So
but to be fair, like I mean, in the sense of whether that's something that he gets him to do regularly, or whether that
mm.
was something he just got him to do against Liverpool specifically,
Okay.
in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, like when you play in certain teams, you'll make changes and alterations to, you know what I mean. So,
Mm.
but like I say, if that's the way my man plays, like Bastoni, like he could be Liverpool's replacement there for fucking Van Dijk, bro. 'Cause he likes to get forward, and
And he's naturally left footed as well.
you get me. Like I feel like
Mm.
that could be the guy, and then you've got Minte there to fucking replace Salah.
Bro, Minte has to be the one. I'm telling you, boy. If they don't
Telling
get
you,
Minte,
man.
they've missed out. Because I'm saying that
Oh,
that guy's a problem.
but to be fair, like I say, fucking quality wise, this league is in the bin totally. But
Yeah,
Liverpool, they've got their 2 replacements there in sight, but it's just whether they'll actually do it.
yeah.
Arsenal are gonna fucking crumble now that City are breathing down the neck, and
Mm.
we're literally hoping for 2 defeats on the row, which would mean that we're the first team that Wolves have beaten this year. And that's hoping to get the manager out, and that might not even work. That we might actually have to have that happen and then let Kobbie leave.
Yeah.
Like, how bleak is our future, bro?
Bro, I don't even want to think of that, man. I'm just looking at this Newcastle game and thinking, if he doesn't win this game, I mean, the thing as well, a draw would get him the Wolves game. But if he was to get beat, listen, the plug has to be pulled, man. Surely. But
I don't know.
I'm not
I
even gonna think
don't
on
know. I think they still give him to the end of the year. I think Wolves is Wolves is the one where nobody, like, it has to happen. Like,
Yeah.
nobody can dispute it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But I feel like Newcastle, it's one of them. They're gonna see it as well. Well, it's Newcastle. They are good. You know what I mean? They've got some quality there. They've got their shit together. They're
Yeah.
clicking. We're not. Benefit of the doubt, kind of like how with Villa, they played well against them, bro. Can see it happening, man. It's only if we get beat by Wolves, because then there's nowhere to hide. Doesn't matter if you started with kids, finished with
Yeah.
kids, whatever the fuck. There's no hiding. You get beat by Wolves, it's over. You've got to get him gone. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. Well, let's just see what happens, man. Because as I said, man, it's tough times ahead, man. January's coming up as well, man. So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? But
trust me.
listen, I have to wrap it up anyway. I
Well,
need
just
to
before you do, I feel
go
like the
on.
manager you was thinking of was David O'Leary.
That's the guy.
Yeah,
Ex
but it was
Arsenal.
but
Yeah.
the season they got relegated, they had 3 managers that season: Terry Venables, Peter Reid, and Eddie Gray.
Oh, Eddie Gray. Yeah. That's Archie Gray's dad, isn't it? Granddad
Yeah,
at Tottenham.
yeah.
Yeah. I
But
remember
yeah,
him, man.
man.
They
But
had a
yeah, because
serious team, though. I tell you.
that's what I'm saying, man. They had a serious squad, and I feel like this now, fucking this season, get a good place this season, get some
Mm,
decent money to invest, and they could do some serious shit. Stay in for a couple years to come.
yeah.
Oh.
Let's see, man. Let's see. But yeah, big up my guy for coming on each and every time, man. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it,
me,
man.
man. You know the one.
Yeah, man. 100. Obviously, we've got to keep watching this bloody team, man, and just seeing what happens next. So yeah, the ride will continue, man. But hopefully not for long. Hopefully Ineos come to their senses. But it is what it is, man. But
Fingers
guys, big up
crossed.
yourselves for coming on. Big up to all the mods. Big up to all the newcomers coming through as well. Guys, as always, make sure you smash the like button. So smash the like button on your way out. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you share the channel as well on all social media platforms. And guys, make sure you go over and follow Fitz as well. So his link to his socials are in the description, as well as Jonas's one as well. So yeah, make sure again you guys go over them, follow them, and I'll be back, guys. I'm not sure in the morning. I might have my normal stream. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely going to be back in the evening at 8 o'clock. So obviously I got my your boy Truant's coming on, and again I've got another newcomer hopefully coming on as well. So again, we played against a five-a-side team called B2R Sport. Again, these guys have played against the likes of Five Guys and SE Dons. So you guys might have heard of them. So I've got him coming on tomorrow, the guy that runs the team. And yeah, we're gonna talk obviously the reaction to the game against them in the five-a-side tournament. And again, we're gonna probably just catch on some Man United news as well. Obviously, he's a Man United fan, so we'll just I want to get his view on this shambles at the club. So yeah, make sure you guys come through tomorrow at 8 o'clock. As always, make sure you guys have got your notifications on to see when I go live. And as I said, yeah, big up yourselves for coming through. And yeah, we'll be back next week, normal time. And guys, make sure you guys have a good Christmas. If I don't see any of you guys in the chat, I will be doing a Christmas special. So going to be doing another sports Q&A. So obviously it's your chance to ask me any questions you guys might have. Whether it's sport, whether it's real life stuff, your questions and I answer. So yeah, Christmas Day, 8 o'clock as well. We'll be doing that for. So yeah, some content coming up for you guys. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned and obviously keep supporting the channel. And yeah, keep coming through with your questions and comments. It's much appreciated. So yeah, as I said, be back tomorrow, if not the morning, definitely at 8 o'clock. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. My guy, big up yourself for coming through, yeah?
Yeah, man. Yo, thanks for having me once again, bro.
No worries, my guy. Take it easy.
Bless, bro.
Later, man.